Hey, fellow babies, it's the after show and we're coming out with the big guns. Look at this crazy shit. That's fucking funny.
Boom, 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 boom. Now, who is this? Who is this? Is this a clown? Is this Bob Ross after he's been manscaped? Yeah, just put a big red nose on it. Job done.
Totally.
Hey, I tell you what. Last night, everybody, when we were talking about the guy, the West End actor who you can't get work anymore because he became a member of the group, this Raelian Society. Now, found out today why his story was hitting the news, because he's obviously getting in quick because there's a new Netflix film about the Raelian Society, and it's just come out, and this clown here is the Rael himself, the self-confessed greeter and meter of aliens for the Earth, and he's the one that's bringing the message. And yes, the film's all about him and his crazy religion, which obviously, as it turns out, involves a lot of sex with his young girls and his little congregation and stuff like that. Yeah. There's a surprise.
If you're the type to pray to God and pay good money to do it, and you close your eyes and this is your version of God, seriously, go to your credit card company and do a chargeback. It's just not working out in your favor. Oh my
God. How much Viagra do you have to pump into the women to get horny with him? Get a jiggy on.
Oh, I don't think robotic AI sex toys with replaceable heads will ever be attracted to that guy.
God. Seems to be. They seem to love him.
Yeah. But, I'm sure there's quite a few people out there thinking right now, I don't know, that's a forehead that looks like it's good for polishing a good heavy set of balls on. So, I don't know.
It just does look like a penis wearing a toupee.
Just give him a little rub and he'll spit for you.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, I'm lost.
Yeah. Yeah. I really, I get the vibe from this whole thing that somebody just is really jealous of L. Ron Hubbard and wants to pull the same gag.
Yeah. I mean, it makes you wonder how many others are out there like this, I mean, I've never heard of this Raelian thing before. I don't know if you have, but it's like, how many more of these cults are there?
From what I'm reading here, they've used a Raspberry Pi and a piezoelectric microphone to come up with a midichlorian detector. So, you can detect bullshit when you talk, and it gives you a score.
I might as well just use dowsing rods.
That's
odd.
I've seen people that claim they don't believe it, and they grab the rods and walk around, and they start doing their thing. That's one form of mysticism that somehow seems to work in a way. I don't get it. Is it always faked, or is like, I've never seen it with my own eyes. Oh my God, I sound like a flat earther.
I remember trying it when I was a kid, and just like wandering around the garden with two coat hangers and just like got nothing, But maybe I was just looking in the wrong place. But
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's just bollocks.
You know what? I am gonna clear out my living room because I know that there's actually a pipe that goes from yay to yay, and I'm gonna get it on camera, and I'm gonna get the two rods, and we're gonna see if I can detect the pipe under my floor that actually has water in it. Is that?
Yeah, but is it on a ley line?
Oh, for God's sakes. I don't have Tesla's book, so I'm not sure I have the map.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny that the people that do claim this sort of thing, this thing exists. It can detect anything you want. Whatever
Because
you want, it will detect it, but only when I decide that's what I'm detecting.
Yeah, and I like very scientifically heavy TV and whatnot. So the whole thing with dowsing, I've always seen as nonsense, but there's been so many times when some skeptic person has brought somebody in and tried to make fun of them, or at least that's how they portrayed it, and then they end up finding something there, and it's one of those things, right? It's not like because Bigfoot was on the Bionic Man, I'm now searching for him, right? That's different.
Well, you did mention like flat earthers earlier. Is you do get a lot of flat earthers say, "I wasn't a flat earther until." Dun 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 dun, and it's like they've got a story of why they're a flat earther now. It's just like, oh, yeah, but no, but the Earth isn't flat, so you're still talking bollocks. But yeah, no, I mean the dowsing thing. I remember that that was around a lot in the 70s. You don't hear about it very much these days. I'm sure it's just utter crap.
I can't. I mean, what do you have to make the rods of, and how long do they have to be and stuff, and how drunk do you have to be?
I was at this craft fair with the missus because let's say I was at a craft fair. I was being dragged around a craft fair with the missus, and there was this like jewelry stall that had.
Three ugly biker guys selling things at discount prices. No, that's just an alley.
Yeah, no. There was this woman selling this jewelry, which was like a psychotherapy, energy
psychotherapies.
Yeah, energy giving jewelry that draws from your chakra and blah, 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 and all this kind of crap. And she had this big pamphlet. It's like what do you call it? That's what do you call it when the heat sealed it? Sort of thing.
Oh, that where they put it in a baggie and have the little
not shrink wrap, but heat seal.
Yeah, it's like what drug dealers do, but they do it with magic. Yeah.
But she had this thing with just the explanation of her jewelry, and I was just looking and thinking, oh my fucking lord, what is this shit? And she comes over to me and it says, do you want me to explain how it works? And I just like, and I could have gone down the rabbit hole.
Would you like me to explain why it doesn't?
I could have done that, and in some ways I kind of like wish I did. I didn't have a camera with me.
Yeah.
PJ said, "Did you buy some?"
Yeah.
No, I did not. Yeah, I just want. She said, "Do you want to know how it works?" And I just looked at her, just one eye, said, "No." walked away because it's honest to God, this crap that people try to mystify and pass off to people.
Yeah,
it's nonsense.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's bad enough people selling you the copper bands, for your arthritis and things like that.
Yeah. I got this bracelet and it has these little magnets in it, and it's just curing my body of everything. It's not. Just not. It's just not. It's funny too because they like up here in Canada, almost every drugstore you walk into has some of these wellness bracelets on the shelf, and they're literally just crappy bracelets with a couple of magnets in it for like $35, and they go great with Birkenstock sandals and plaid.
Yeah, great for picking it's like pins and needles up that you dropped. You just like reach down.
Yeah.
Bing. Hey, we've been proven wrong in the super chats.
Hey, look at that. Mark Schneider in the chat for a $20 super chat. Big thanks, buddy. Big thanks. Here, come on, you stupid. There we go. I've been dowsing in Southern California this week. I made a fortune. Now, is that like
I made a fortune?
or is it more like, devilly, like I made a fortune?
I think that's why you can afford the super chat. So everybody else who's watching, go out, start dowsing right now because we want those super chats in. We want those super chats.
Oh, that's what we need. We need a Tigger one. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I wanted to talk about a song. There's quite a few songs we could talk about in this particular way, but Guns N' Roses from the Lies record, that strange acoustic-y rock live album they put out after Appetite for Destruction. It had a song called One in a Million. Now, I'm not gonna. I don't even know how to talk about this because the lyrics get so inappropriate in today's day and age. It's not funny.
Well, we won't laugh then.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a really good rockin' and acoustic song with this great riff, and it really goes, and then it has this lovely switch to the chorus. It's a really good tune. So I wonder if, because they won't do it, should we take it upon ourselves? Because there's a bunch of musicians within the Shills family and members and supporters and whatnot. Should we re-record the song by Guns N' Roses, One in a Million, and fix it and, make it acceptable as a cool rockin' tune again?
Well, you could, but who are you going to play it to? Because you're going to get blocked.
Oh, yeah, no, in this day and age, the blocking is getting less and less. Like I was telling you there, we might actually get away with playing it. It'd be cool. Like I know Liam Wakefield can play, myself, CF Beauty, you could build the guitars.
I can hit them. I can sing. I got a great singing voice.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I got to heart the super chat. I forgot about that. There we go. It got its heart. Wow. Takes a long time to come up on the screen. What the hell was that? That was a long delay. But, what about other songs that they just have the odd lyric that are just so wrong? You can't even sing them out loud anymore. Like, if you were at a backyard barbecue and somebody had an acoustic guitar and you're like, hey, I can sing and play, and you grab it and you go, no, can't sing that.
Sit on my face and tell me that you love me.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a song for the kids, right? Here's a little number I tossed off recently in the Caribbean.
I'm afraid I can't really think of any songs that are, would be deemed inappropriate these days. Just my musical knowledge is not there.
Oh, there's some people that get pretty pissed off if you play Dire Straits, Money for Nothing.
Why?
The second verse.
What's in it?
Keeps the references. I'm again. With YouTube and so on and whatnot, I don't want that coming up in the transcript. Otherwise, we could get in real trouble.
Oh,
yeah. The little dude with the earring and the makeup ain't working. The little dude's got his own jet airplane. The little dude is a millionaire. It's a word that very much would mean cigarette if shortened in Britain, but they put the second syllable on it.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Faggot.
put goat at the end. Yeah, see, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
No,
You know,
no, you're not allowed to do that because a faggot is basically is a ball of meat in Britain. Yeah, so like a meatball.
that's weird. Because
I
why
think it's got
would
other things in it as
why
well.
would the short version of the word mean cigarette if the long version means ball of meat? The hell are you guys doing over there when it comes to like language and slang? It's really
Hey,
weird.
we invented it. We taught the Greeks everything they know. We
Empire
invented
and all.
Latin.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, there's a bunch of tunes like that could be redone, and then you have fun, you know, collaboration, do a cover song, whatnot, right? You know, I've got all my stuff ready, so I can finally start, like, you know, recording, and you know, we could share tracks, send them around. That'd be fun.
So, are we going to re-record Yellow Submarine to make it a little bit less, you know, shit?
Shit. Totally. I'm just not sure where we'll get the LSD, but I'm sure that, you know. Oh no, wrong song. But yeah, you know.
We do give him a hard time on this show.
Oh yeah, yeah. PJ CNET in the chat says, anybody ever play Stairway to Heaven in a guitar store? Weird, but for some reason they hate it. Well, it's one of those riffs where when you are learning, you start trying to play that. But if you want to go into a guitar store and get away with playing Stairway to Heaven, grab a good guitar, plug it into a good amp, and start off with the guitar solo and play it properly, and nobody will shut your ass up. That's how you do it. Just don't start with ding, 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 right? People will just go, for the love of God, enough.
No stairway denied.
Yeah. Yeah. But just go in proper. Go in, you know.
Oh, the other one is the you know, the great one is the Bond theme. Bam, 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 bam.
Not so much over here. Yeah.
You just do it all wrong anyway.
Yeah. That would be more like a 15-year-old drummer going into a store here and playing Wipeout on a drum kit, and they all just go, oh, fuck. You know? Yeah. I would say playing cover songs is probably the wrong way to test out a guitar in a guitar shop, whether it be used, new, or whatever is irrelevant. You should play the things that come to you naturally more. The things that you would inject into a song if you were in a songwriting environment with partners, and I would go there more, because then instead of like I wouldn't hesitate to say that the type of guitar that you're holding somewhat influences what you're going to play. So, like when I pick up a Les Paul, I go, it's this big, thick neck damn thing. And I start playing, you know, old blues and Jimi Hendrix and stuff. But give me a thinner neck guitar, and I instantly go to a more Joe Satriani thing. So
it's the same as your women, really.
Yeah. You know, with a blonde, I go for my left, but with a brunette, I go from my right. You know,
yeah. And for a big chunky bass, you go, no, never mind.
That's when you got to reach down and really pluck.
Get the Viagra. I'm losing my memory.
Can't hit the low E, man. Need the pill.
Now, do you think well, I know I don't care what you think. This is my opinion, and it's my opinion alone, and it should be everybody's opinion. I think musicians should be licensed.
To kill?
No, to play music. No, you got a musician's license. So when you go into the guitar shop and you say, I'd like to try that guitar, and they go, can I see your license, sir? No, I haven't. I've only got a provisional license. Oh, okay. Back room for you then. Yeah, but if you got a license, you know, it's the same way. You know, make room. I'm a doctor. You know, you go into a music shop. You go, make way. I'm a musician, and you got your little card. You flash your card out with a little badge. I'm a musician, mum.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the way to do that is, if you're a basement or sit at home player, you probably have more money, so you would have a bigger bag of grass. But if you're a professional musician trying to work for a living, you'll have a smaller bag of grass. So if everybody that walks into the guitar shop shows the bag of grass they have, they will be directed to the appropriate area for, trying out guitars.
I mean, the other reason why I say it, because I have actually seen professional musicians who, in their older days, should kind of like lose their license. They should
the
be
Rolling
checked every
Stones.
2 years. Yeah, they should be checked every 2 years just to make sure they can still, they've still got the chops. And if they haven't, they lose their license and can no longer play.
Yeah. And as well, that's one of those things. So you're going to try out this guitar in our store. What song are you going to play first? Smoke on the Water. Get out. Just no,
Stop it. Don't. That's it. Ow.
Exactly. Yeah. If that's your first song to play, you should be shopping on Craigslist. We'll see you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the first 3 minutes of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I can hold that note for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a sustain.
Yeah, no. There's a classic moment in the old TV show WKRP in Cincinnati. He walks in on the DJ playing Pink Floyd Animals, and the music's playing, and the dogs start barking. And he looks to the DJ who's just got his shades on. He's sitting back, right? And he's like, "Do I hear dogs on that?" And dude looks over and he's like, "Well, I do." Oh, they're really good.
That's a great album. I'd have loved to have been there, in the studio that day when they got all the animals in to. No, it's A-G-E.
Yeah.
Come on, just get the right notes.
Yeah, the German Shepherds can do it. Why can't the Collies? What the hell? Roger Waters freaking out.
No, the line is not. It's just get it right.
Exactly. Where did you find this talent?
Yeah, can't work with this material.
Oh, I like that. Very funny. I thought I was prepared, but I'm going to have to do this soon.
Oh, yeah, me too, actually. I'm going to have to do that soon too.
Yeah.
I can wait.
Yeah, but you usually have like a barrel really close. And as far as I can tell, you seem to have like a garden hose with a squeezy thing on the end so you can just fill your drink,
Oh, there's an idea.
Yeah,
Next step, yeah.
It flows faster. You could get it over quicker, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually, I've got like central heating with radiators around the house. Why don't we just put the wine,
fill it with
the
booze?
radiator system.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then just have a little tap. You can just
Oh, because everybody wants to drink really warm wine. That would just be brilliant. Oh.
I knew there was a flaw in there somewhere.
Yeah, only a Brit with the whole warm beer thing could ever think of that.
Hey,
I would.
Shut up with the warm beer thing.
I know.
Yeah, stop it.
I know that's oversold and it's a joke, right?
Yeah.
Because really, we're talking about the beers that have like live yeast in them, the ones where you have to really take care of your taps and everything.
Yeah.
I even know this.
Yeah, the room temperature.
Yeah. It's not heated to 350 just before boiling.
I think you do get those beers that are frozen to insanity. They're like super cold. I think the only reason they do that is because it hides the taste.
That's right. The colder it is,
lack of it.
Yeah, the colder it is, the cheaper it can be, and it still goes down easy. That's the idea.
Mm.
That's why I think brands like Coors advertise, cool, crisp, and whatnot. Well, not if it doesn't come from my fridge. Almost all their buzzwords are based on me spending money to make it cold. It's weird, but I hate Coors. It's revolting.
Yeah, I saw an American dude comparing Budweiser to the Czechoslovakian Budvar, the proper.
Oh, yeah.
The same stuff. And it was so funny because he goes, yeah, this is Budweiser. You can hardly taste it. This is not even Bud Light. This is just Budweiser. And it's just like, there's nothing to it. And then you taste the Budvar and he's like, oh my God. It's so different.
I hear it's the same with Red Bull. The original recipe that's, I think, from like Thailand in that area, there's an original owner. And then there's that Austrian dude who died recently, Dieter Mastaschitz or something. And he got the rights to bring the recipe to the rest of the world. But as I understand it, he had to like sweeten it up and stuff to make it, palatable for everybody else. Right. And it's not quite the same. It's still disgusting.
He wasn't allowed to put the heroin in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, except for in like Brazil and a few places. I'm just kidding.
No, he's not.
Yeah. No, I got a big thing. Brazil is, they've got this history of sport when it comes to like racing drivers and I guess, footballers, as you'd call them and stuff. But Brazil is somewhere I'd like to have visited, and I haven't. And now with like fibromyalgia and stuff, it's not like I'm going anywhere.
I'm sure you've encountered a few Brazilians in your time.
Yeah. I always wonder, like, do you have to use a tool to make sure that the strip is straight?
Yeah, it's called your cock.
It's an adapter thing. You just put it on the tip once again. Continuing theme.
Oh dear. Back into the gutter where we belong.
I noticed in the one list we have from Stream Elements that shows super chats and stuff, you can click people's names and it brings up their channel, except it doesn't for 90% of the people and it fails every time. It's like, why do you even bother with a feature that basically doesn't work? That's like you buy a new car and they say, so the pedal on the right is the throttle, the pedal on the left is the brake, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah. Sometimes it might be the other way around.
And yeah. Double check every time you start it because you never know.
Yeah, if you pull too hard to the left, it might swap over. Oh, that made driving a bit more interesting. Keep you on your toes.
There was a question during the show that I was going to address in the after show. I should do this now. Let's see here. We got Jilk. Jilk in the chat was asking, hey, loving the fish tank. Are the guppies happy? Yeah, they're sizing up real good and they're very active and going and checking everything out. They're doing great. I'll have to show an image of my son's tank upstairs. He's got a 20-gallon we set up, and it's got a bubble wall in the back and a little cave and stuff. It's really cool. A couple of live plants and whatnot. But they're about to get some friends really soon. They're going to get an African dwarf frog, a nearite snail or two, maybe just the one. It's only a 10-gallon. A couple of shrimp. And then I want to get like a cool, somebody that looks really cool swimming around. But I got to wait for the guppies to grow up. Otherwise, they're lunch. Right?
For who? You?
Well, no, you try to put them on a sandwich and you really need a lot of them.
Yeah. It kills them if you fry them in batter because it's like by the time you cook the batter, you've incinerated the fish.
Yeah. You're better off to put them in scrambled eggs, right?
Or just like a garlic sauce. Just fry them up.
Oh, there you go. Great on pasta.
Yeah. Can you get live anchovies?
I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
I've never seen one alive.
I know. Well, you ever seen them in a tin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be quite handy. You know, if you could just have like little anchovies swimming around, and you go, right, you know, you want anchovies on your pizza? Yeah, well, just fish them out.
Yeah, just fish them out, put them on there.
Thunk.
Put them on,
Slaps.
put the cheese on them. Wait a minute, put more cheese. That one won't fucking stop moving. Okay, there, put it in the oven.
And drown them in cheese.
Yeah. You put the anchovies down, and then you just put pepperoni over top of them. There, that'll keep you from jumping. You little and yeah.
Imagine having a little self-sustaining tank. You could,
Yeah. But yeah, you know, and the idea would be is if I can get a fish that will eat guppy babies, then I can let the guppies breed, and every now and then there's just live food, right?
Hey, talking of which, it's a little left field, but you know, we had a story and we didn't get around to it about, you know, all this planet round, was it Jupiter? Jupiter's got loads. They're just like ocean.
Yeah, it's very much like Enceladus. Yeah.
Yeah, we just keep finding so much water everywhere around the universe. It's, you know, that's what we need. That's what we need to get out there and travel about a bit.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking, you know, you never see it on these like shows where, you know, they've got a Mars station or anything like that. You always see them have got their hydroponics and they're all like growing plants and everyone's eating, you know, what you got for lunch? Oh, a bit of lettuce, a bit of cress. Yeah. Delicious. Why don't they have like, you know, fish farms? You never see them as like having like a great way to produce protein and stuff on our planet, on Mars or whatever.
And the fish's waste will naturally, with the bacteria cycle, end up creating nitrates that the plants want in the hydroponics, right? That's why you put live plants in a fish tank, because it it helps take care of the nitrates for you. It's freaking awesome, right?
Yeah. No, I was just thinking about that the other day. Why do they never see that?
Yeah.
So it makes so much sense.
And you know those crazy fish that look like they swim sideways and their faces are kind of flat on one side? If you took those fish and did it like hydroponically on Mars and something, maybe they would like straighten out and go back to normal.
Well, if you were, you know, in between the planets in 0G, what would that be like for fish?
Or what if you go up to Mars and you take like crayfish, and within 4 generations you have big lobster because the gravity's light and they just go and what you know?
Well, imagine if you take a lobster.
Yeah. Then you end up with a 50 sci-fi movie, right? The lobster just takes over. Yeah, they end up having to send Godzilla in a rocket to Mars to stop the lobster.
Yeah, they become sentient. They build spaceships and go back to Earth and take Earth over again.
Yeah. The lobsters are the ones that figure out the faster than light dilemma.
Now, I hope you're writing this down, because I'm sure somebody else in the chat is writing it down. Dear Hollywood, here's my idea for a great movie.
Yeah. No, CF Beauty is already registering the copyright, patent, and first draft right now. Yeah, we're on top of these things. It's all right. So, we usually touch on a couple of TV things or movies or whatnot that are new. One that just I'm surprised it came out, because I didn't think it was going to get a second season, was the Halo TV show. It wasn't all that well received for the first season, but season 2 has just dropped.
Yeah, I don't know. I was never really like I think I saw a few Halo things back in the day, because it's one of those sort of like projects that's been constantly trying to get going, and it never really caught on in any way. But I haven't seen anything of the first season of the.
I liked it.
I don't even know where it is.
I liked it. I think it's funny that the AI is named Cortana, and Microsoft has just discontinued Cortana in favor of the new one. So that's embarrassing, but But I thought it was all right. It's very similar to The Mandalorian, where the lead character is just not very emotional. And I think that's a really good plot device, so that it doesn't really matter who you hire as long as you put a mask on them and give them a cool little radio kind of voice, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there'll be contracts to say, well, no, you can't have anyone else. It's going to be me.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll get bored of the contract. Well, no, you know what? Nobody knows who I am, so I want to take my helmet off. No, you're not allowed to.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. Yeah. And then, I'll write a book about it. Well, then you're fired and it becomes Top Gear in the Stig, right?
Help me take this mask off.
No, you're not supposed to.
But I want to.
Yeah. That's like C-3PO doing pornography. It just doesn't work,
Well, I don't know which ones you've been watching. It works for me.
You like that wiry look, do you? 1 second here.
No, this is 6 million forms of communication. No need for subtitles. He's there all the time, just blabbering away like a little robot with his little roboty dick doing his goldenrod thing. It's just a little bit gay, that's all.
What?
Hey, nothing. Carry on. Don't worry about me.
No. I actually am more than ever before at this point.
You can watch a repeat.
I'm going to have to, aren't I? I didn't turn my speakers on that time when I got up because I thought I'd be fast enough.
Right.
Lord, thunder and Jesus. All right. Don't yell at your mic from across the room. Nobody can hear you anyway,
Yeah, I got a little bit left of wine here, so I don't need to go yet.
Oh, it's about as effective as Viagra for a eunuch, Oh, does anybody notice I put a brighter light bulb in the globe? See how the countries glow a little bit nicer? Thought that was cool.
Yeah, it's global warming.
The rednecks were right.
It's all Dick's fault.
Yeah, the rednecks were right. It's not universally mankind's fault. It's just me. I just wanted,
you do realize that Dick Dawson is actually God
Atlas
Almighty himself. Yeah. and that's not a globe. That is actually the Earth that he's staring at.
Yeah, that's where you all live, right?
Give it, reach over and give it a little spin and make everybody wobble and fall over.
Okay, here, hold on a minute. Everybody go to your window and see if the winds pick up when I do this, okay? Yeah. See that?
Microphones all over the place now. Oh,
trees are bending. There's branches falling. Oh my God! Yeah.
All the dishes fell out my cupboard. Did you just have to do an OCD thing and actually put it back into its right position again?
No, I was jiggling it more. I was actually making it worse. Yeah.
I thought you were doing like your own little autistic thing. That's not the position.
Yeah. No, there's a part of me right now that wants to do that. Like it's not got the right thing, but I am resisting, and you're not helping.
Oh, it's not the right coordinate.
Yeah. Welcome to my deficiencies.
The list.
Yeah.
Hey, we've all got deficiencies. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
just mine are better than yours.
Well, I don't know about better, but deeper, more life affecting.
Hey,
B.
a manic depressive has got a manic depress. What they can do.
Manic depressive. What's his name? Hendrix.
Is it?
Mm.
Is he here? Is he in the chat?
Yeah, no, he couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
A little busy.
Damn
And
it. He owes me $20.
he's got a plate of daisies keeping him up.
He hasn't got daisies growing out of his fucking grave.
It would look
He's
nice.
He's going to have weed growing out of his.
That's true.
Little plot. Yeah, there was just so much of it in his bloodstream. It was just like
Hendrix's tombstone magically drips LSD. You just have to go and lick it.
Yeah. It's just all the worms in the area. They're all just like high as a kite all the time.
Yeah. If statues of Mary Magdalene can be crying all the time and whatnot, then Hendrix's tombstone can drip LSD, as far as I'm concerned. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's just covered in a slight purple haze.
Oh yeah. That's actually one of his poorer songs. I'm surprised it's the one we all learn as kids and go, yeah,
So what's his good one then?
Oh man, when he slows it down a bit and less pop in it. Watchtower's good. But what's the one I'm trying to think? I'm really drawing a blank right now. Hey Joe is a great example, Rick. Thank you very much.
Joe, where you going? With that gun in
my
your hand?
guitar. Voodoo Child is got the more aggressive, but it is more Hendrix than Purple Haze. Purple Haze really sounds like he was like, okay, I'll write you an FM song,
Mm.
Castles, that's the one that was in my head. Thank you, Spock. Thank you very much.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, Hendrix was like the lead composer for the soundtrack for the Vietnam War.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that because what's his name from CCR is definitely in there as well. John Fogerty.
CCR? I don't know that department, the US military. CCR.
Yeah. Well, they kind of were at the time. But they did that Fortunate Son. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son. It's a huge. I think CCR are basically in every Vietnam movie.
And of course, Wagner for the Ride the Valkyries.
Oh, my son's a huge fan of that.
What, Wagner?
Mm-hmm.
Just that song.
Yeah, he loves the Valkyries. He also loves Edvard Grieg in The Hall of the Mountain King. That's another big one for him. He knows that one because I can play a bunch of it on guitar. Years ago,
the way he meant it to be.
Exactly, yeah. But years ago, I heard Richie Blackmore from Deep Purple fame mention that In the Hall of the Mountain King is a great thing to learn for scales that really work in heavy metal and rock and roll. So I was like, all right then. And I did.
Can't remember. How's that going?
Oh, Little Wing. Yeah. David K for sure. Yep. Good call. Sorry, how does it, what?
The Mountain King. How's that go again?
That's the yeah, and it gets real frantic and just it's awesome. Great composition. Yeah. That was one of the few things I was introduced to in public school, like probably grade 7 music class, that I was like, oh, wow, that is cool. You know, it's very aggressive.
Mm.
Yeah,
Nerd.
CCR has saved many a boring party, Andrew Petrie. You're not wrong there. They're really good. Yeah. The John Fogerty, the singer from CCR, hilarious story. There's an old CCR tune called Run Through the Jungle. Or is that the Fogerty song? No, I think that's the CCR one. And then he did a new song. I think it was The Old Man Down the Road. And the new record, or the old record label, sued the new record label because the song sounded too much like one that they held the rights to. So it got to court. And John Fogerty literally just stood up and said, well, Your Honor, I wrote both of the songs. I just can't help but sound like me. And it was thrown out of court because it's stupid, right? You know? But he literally got sued for sounding like himself. I mean, how fucked up is that? You know?
Should have tried harder.
You know?
Should use a voice changer. Squeaky voice.
Yeah. I always love that story, though. It's funny as hell. You know? But yeah, it didn't last long, right?
But it is kind of funny, though. You know, you're talking about, you know, you're like 7th grade and you're being introduced to classical music and you're going, oh, that's really cool. It's funny because people who's like kind of like got into classical music, and not all of it, because some of it's just like drivel, but some of it's like fantastic. And you get into it and you can listen to it and you mention it to a friend. It's like nerd. And all that happens is all these rockers in later years, once they've done their albums, they start looking back at classical music and start playing classical music on rock albums and rock guitar and stuff like that. Yeah, this was how it's meant to be played. Stuff like that. You go, wait a minute. This is supposed to be nerdy shit. Get out of this. You know, you're not allowed to do this. You're not supposed to bring coolness to rock to classical music.
Yeah. I like the merge of it. I think it works really well, especially when you go back and listen to how many pieces of classical music build into this crescendo frenzy that is literally frantic and all fired in all cylinders and just coming at you from everywhere. And it's a cacophony of sound that's just amazing. And it really takes you there. Well, heavy metal does that all the time. You know, they really do fit together pretty good.
It's like the 1812 overture when they bring the cannons in. You know, the cannons are fine. How rock and roll is that?
Yeah. Well, one could argue that's where the AC/DC got the idea for the cannons for those about to rock. We salute you, and the cannons fire. That's awesome, right?
Except they do it with, you know, big like fireworks and stuff. You know, big sparkles and stuff fill the stage up.
Live, when those cannons were going off for the big ending, when they played that song, people said it was just unbelievably cool.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's funny.
Oh, yeah. AC/DC is one of those bands that really understand that it's not about showing off and stuff, and it's about entertainment and rock and roll. They've never complicated their songs with fancy virtuoso stuff by any means in any aspect of the playing. No offense to anybody from the band and whatnot, because great rock and rollers, but they've always played in the pocket so that they can reproduce it and live. Well, except for when Brian Johnson was getting older and it was starting to slip vocal wise and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right.
You have a team backstage doing it for him.
Yeah, well, you'd need to, right? Especially with his high shrill stuff from like Back in Black. That's not something you can do when you're like 55, 60 years old, you know. You know. But
he'd have lost his license.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, right? But the band, they it was always so tight and so, like, man, could they do it? It was everything that Guns N' Roses wished they could have done. God, they were terrible live. Awful. It's like when I watched Alice in Chains live, and the drummer was so lost on heroin, he couldn't even keep a beat. The whole band was just lost. It was brutal. It was for the first album tour, not the Dirt one that had like, it was for the Man in the Box tour, not the bigger album that really broke them open, the second record. But it was bad. Saw them at 86th Street in Vancouver. And oh my God, we just left thinking, holy shit, they suck.
It's bad. It is bad. Yeah, you do get bands like that. Some are musicians, and they will they'll play beautifully, effortlessly, and just and then you have bands who just are all on the ego. And it's like, they'll come and listen to us whatever we do. It's a bit like the 42 Minutes Later show. They'll listen to drivel quite happily. But yeah, it's an odd thing.
Funny.
Why some bands just can't do it? They just can't be bothered.
A funny mix in that would be early Van Halen, because the band could reproduce it live so good it's not funny. And David Lee Roth was just up there strutting around all ego going, yeah, hoo-hoo, look at me. And, screwing up lines and, and whatnot, right? But then when they got Sammy Hagar in the band for the second version of Van Halen, he has all that bravado as a person, but he did shelve it more. And my God, were they good live. Wow. That was unbelievable.
It's like Freddie Mercury, though. He had all the bravado, all the ego, but boy, could he back it up with the talent when he wanted to.
Yeah.
Even when he was stoned.
Yeah. Or look at Roger Daltrey. A lot of bravado on stage, but as a person, not so much ego. He's a real, I think he has a winery, a vineyard or something these days, or whatever,
Well, he was an actor and everything. He was a very quiet person, really.
He acted in movies. Wow. There's a difference.
He didn't get a license.
Yeah, exactly. But my God, he's an amazing singer live. Like, he almost never fucks up. He's so good. The Who, in general, as a band, my God, were they good live. Holy shit, were they amazing.
Lauren says in the chat at the Shills, we not only listen to drivel in the 42 show, as the Shills community, we contribute to that drivel. Your drivel is welcomed.
Yeah, you're a longtime viewer if you're taking ownership of it. I like it.
We're gonna put her in charge.
Yeah. I'm hearing Brian's mother's voice right now. Monty Python.
Is it too big? Is it too small? Good morning, Centurion.
Yeah. That's funny as she's getting on her knees. Jesus Christ. Naughtiest Maximus. Promised me the world, he did.
All the gold I can eat.
Oh man, I always say what's his name that plays the woman in Monty Python predominantly, like Brian's mother. Holy God, is that funny, man?
Oh God, his name's escaped me. Oh Jesus, that's really bad when that happens.
Yeah,
I hate it. I need Viagra. I tell you what, if there's anybody who needs Viagra, it's me, and not for that.
Just wrap your hand around your microphone stand. It'll probably still bring your brain back to life. Yeah, no, it's not Eric.
When you say microphone stand, uh,
Yeah. Okay, phone book, whatever.
what? My whole hand? Two fingers will do it. You know what you're talking about?
Yeah.
This age.
Yeah, but at this, there's Eric Idle. It's not, he doesn't play the woman. John
Graham
Cleese, no.
Chapman.
Yeah, Graham Chapman, no. Michael Palin, no. So you got what's his name, who's always the director, animator guy. It's not him. Terry Gilliam.
No, Terry Jones.
Terry Jones, that's right. Gilliam is the director guy, and yeah.
That's the thing that always stumps me because they're both called Terry.
Yeah, it's Terry Jones that does the woman, just like in Every Sperm is Sacred.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Terry Jones. Yeah. Oh, would you get that for me, Deirdre? When she drops the, oh my God.
I don't know. My favorite is Graham Chapman in that. You know, I could go down the chemist at any moment in time and get whatever I like.
Why don't you?
I could get a French tickler. Ooh, what's that?
Yeah. And Eric Idle as the wife is getting all hot and bothered. Yeah. That's funny as hell.
Hey, hit the button.
Which button? Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. We have a new little thingy here, a gag. We forgot to use it tonight. But because we always make Monty Python jokes, and we have usually said...
And now for something completely different.
Yeah.
It's cherry has been popped.
We finally got it. Yeah. We forgot because we were going to use it tonight on the 42 show, right? You know?
Hey, I'll tell you what, we can change the subject a little bit. You know, the other week, was it last week? I think it might have been. We were talking about covers and people not realizing that the music they're listening to are covers of something else. You know, Dancing in the Street, with David Bowie and
I know it from Van Halen from Diver Down album.
I didn't realize it was Karen Carpenter's.
Well, it's a Motown, right?
Oh, did Karen Carpenter did a cover of it?
Yeah, no, Dancing in the Street comes from Motown. Yeah. Yeah, you know how many times that song has been redone? Yeah, it's hilarious.
I had no idea. There was just like a video of Karen Carpenter playing. I didn't know you bloody did that.
Yeah. I gotta say though, Eddie Van Halen's guitar playing in Dancing in the Street, most people think that they're hearing a keyboard, but there's a lot of guitar and he's doing these volume swells and whatnot, and it's such an amazing piece of music.
It's funny. It's what he said. He said it was Motown. You probably find there's some like caveman going, wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Now in New Orleans. Be like Mammoth.
Yeah. There's the whole thing with Led Zeppelin. They covered a few old tunes and, kind of almost completely just rewrote somebody's song with slight changes a couple of times, But you go back to like the era of Johnny B. Good. How many people wrote a song that had basically the same music as Johnny B. Good, and yet it was fine? Right? There's so many songs from that era that have that same, and whatnot. It's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so many songs sounded the same back then.
Yeah.
That was the funny thing is that they were all just like riffing off each other as well,
Yeah.
Within minutes of them recording a single, someone else has already
exactly.
I'll take that bit. I'll take that bit. Oh,
yeah. There was a funny episode of DC's Legends of Tomorrow, one of the superhero shows that was on the CW for a while. and it was Elvis. And he had bought a cursed guitar, and that's how he became like a big shot. And when he tried to play another guitar and it wasn't the cursed one, he couldn't play. It was funny as hell. Yeah, it was really funny. I can imagine the people that now own the rights to the Elvis estate were just completely impressed with that. What, you're saying he's a no talent hack without magic, or whatever, right? Yeah, and it was a terrible episode too.
Yeah, well, as far as Elvis is concerned, you got all these like black people on the side going, "Wait a minute, he stole our act."
Hey, yeah, big time, right? That's been said many times.
Just clean it up for the white folks. Right, I'm going to throw you on the bus. I'm going to go and grab my my lubricants.
Oh, you bastard! I was about to do that too. All right, go ahead.
My turn.
So I was going to ask everybody. You see over here in the fish tank, it's a little bit green, and the light from that is literally making me green, and I'm having a problem with my lighting trying to get me to not be green. So I was thinking about changing the light in the top to have a little bit more of a color thing going on. Oh, watch this. I'll show you. You can't see this while the big light on the top is on, but watch this. Check out the lights in the T-Rex skull that cycle. There's a green, a blue, and a red. And when the lights are off at night and you're watching a movie or something, I can open the thingy so that you can see it into the other room, and it looks really cool. But you can't see it when I put the big light on. I can see it in the room, but with the camera, it just can't do it. That probably fucked the fish right up. They were like, oh, it's nighttime. Oh my God, it's morning already. What the hell's going on? I wonder if we just messed them up. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? I like it. I got this other thing. I'll show you here. Hold on. I found this today. It's a little cartoon-like sign that I can put letters on. And I'm going to put it up by the dog's head. And then that way, each show, he can say something different in his little cartoon thingy, right? I picked that up today. But I went and wrote on it. I was like, oh, okay, it's for a dry erase marker. So I wrote on it. It's not for a dry erase marker. And when you turn on the light, you can't see it and it doesn't erase. So I'm going to have to use like isopropyl alcohol and get it off. And then I'll have to use some solid letters or maybe Letraset thingies or something. I'm not sure, but it'll be really cool. Yeah, well, there's nothing on it yet, Andrew. Yeah, well, except that screw up I did. But yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just naturally thought it was for a dry erase marker, because wouldn't that make it simple? Right?
Showing off your,
yeah, I was showing the thingy, right? And how it would go by the dog and stuff, Yeah. CF Beauty on the Shills account says, use eye exam letters, and then we can do eye screenings on the show. Oh, shit. PSA announcement from the Shills. Always look at your beer before you go and hoist it in case the hole is pointed over there and you fuck shit up. Don't do that.
Do it from a glass where the hole is all the way 360 degrees around. Yeah,
but if you accidentally drink from the far edge instead of the front, it makes a total mess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's in a glass.
Yeah. No, but in a glass,
it doesn't matter.
If you can go for the front edge to your mouth, or you could go from the back edge, right? And it just...
Isn't that supposed to be a cure for hiccups? Or just getting a wet t-shirt?
Yeah, well, you have to be upside down, I think. And yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I almost found a little shelfy thing that I can put there so that I have, instead of one shelf, I can have a couple.
More crap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it actually blocks the reverb from the microphone to have more angles and stuff. That's what it's really about.
No. Look, you're saving the space for our YouTube plaque. The gold, the gold plaque when we get the play button.
They give awards for who can lose the most subs in a week. Awesome. We should get one real soon then.
We're winning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I knew we were doing something right. There you go. So
yeah, we're helping the algorithm. We're helping. This is small channels helping out bigger channels.
that's right.
Making the airway clean for everybody else to come on and do all their shit.
Exactly.
Mr. Beast should thank us.
I hear that name so much. I've still never seen him. It's the one thing I'm happy about my recommended feed on YouTube. I'm very upset with it because it's almost useless, but at least it doesn't feed me that shit.
I've never seen him either, but I know he exists because everybody else talks about him. So I feel bad if we don't talk about him.
I think he'll be okay. It's just me, but Okay, so this time I'm putting you on speakers when I mute and get up for a drink because
shit.
Yeah, I know better.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll just sit here in silence then until you come back. Otherwise, I'll get you in trouble. Yeah, poor old Mr. Beast. Can you imagine if Jesus Christ came back right now and he set up a YouTube channel? He says, he's going, Dad, it's all right. I've got a YouTube channel. They're all going to sub to me. They love me. They all love me. Wait a minute. I can't even get monetized. What's going on here? I've only got 1,000 subs. What's going on here? Mr. Beast has got millions and no one's listening to me. I'm Jesus Christ, for crying out loud. No one listen to me. And he'll just become like a shouty little git going, everybody sub to me or else I get Dad to spite you all. To smite you with a... Yeah. It's not going to happen, is it? Poor old Jesus Christ. I went to go and get a drink. I haven't poured it. Yeah. So what do you think, guys? Do you think Jesus will do it as a YouTuber? What do you think he would do? Like just reaction videos. Jesus does reaction videos. Jesus watches Life of Brian for the first time.
You know what? I think Jesus would do reaction videos to like bands like Iron Maiden and say, nope, I like them. That whole thing with the satanic freak out that happened there in the 80s. Yeah, no, you're wrong. They're really good. Steve Harris really play a bass. Good guy.
Yeah. You can say they didn't go to hell. Yeah. I saw they did a gig last week in heaven. I saw him.
Yeah. They got me tickets. I mean, it was good.
Got me a baggy pot as well.
Yeah. But you're not wrong. It would be an unbelievable shit show because all the different denominations and stuff would argue and complain. And, if he allied to one, he would alienate the others. So the odds of him being monetized and actually making money off of YouTube or something is pretty much slim to none. I agree.
We should get him on as a guest. I think maybe.
Yeah. What are you drinking tonight, Jesus? Well, I poured a glass of water, gave it a touch, and now I got a lovely Bardot.
I'm hungry, Jesus. Oh, look, Jesus has just gone into the chat, and he's actually given out 5 loaves and 2 fishes to everybody. Everybody in the chat. Yeah.
You send one sardine to Jesus, and he'll send 15 back, but you have to pay the postage.
But Jesus, I am I am deprived. I have a bald spot, so I'm a leper. He cured me. Bloody do-gooder.
yeah. Bloody do-gooder. One day I'm a leper with a trade.
So we do miracles here. You know, we do them via super chats, but you know there is a pay level before the actual miracles actually work. You know?
Oh yeah. You have to prescribe to our new Olympus level Patreon thing, and then we do perform miracles. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, when we
there you go.
When we say miracles, it's we'll respond to an email. that's a fucking miracle.
It is if I'm the one that's monitoring the account at the time. I gotta play a really old on TV gag. TV, I mean the big screen there, not the whole screen. This one's for PJ CNET. We kept it around because it still works. If somebody's an idiot, you could play the gag, but you'll know who this really is. We got to replace this and a few others there, Dunk, coming up.
Because I'm an idiot. Happy?
It's still got the flat Earth dome picture behind it. You know how old that gag is?
Yeah, it should be a Smartie.
At least it's proven.
Yeah. Oh no, it hasn't been proven yet.
Yeah.
It's still a theory. Don't forget. It's still a theory.
Andrew Petrie in the chat says, what happened to Fluffy? That was the dragon that came down. That animation takes like 12 seconds. And if you're on a busy show like a Ukraine update stream where you might get 5 or 6 super chats in a row, you can't just simply have that big distraction on the screen every time. It's too much, right? We had to take those away. Yeah, it was a cool thing though. The dragon came in, it breathed fire, and then the super chat message would appear after the fire went away. It was cool.
Yeah, no, this way you get more time to listen to us.
Boop, 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 boop.
And aren't you happy? Aren't you glad?
Yeah, here, I'm subliminally telling you that going bald is cool. See that? See that? See that? You're not seeing it, you're just feeling it, right? You see that?
No, you're just burning a new image of you in my head.
Yeah, look at this. If I had a receding more hairline, I would look I would look like this guy.
Excellent correction on that.
Yeah. I would look like this guy if I stuck my finger in a light socket. Oh, I'm not. I don't even remember who he is. Oh, right, he's the leader of the Church of the Aliens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at him with the bald head and the beard and everything. It really just looks like his head is on upside down. You could just flip him.
It looks like he's leaning into a very, very fluffy cushion. A headrest. maybe they're headphones. just take some off.
If we have to invite Mel Brooks to join the show and just say, how much do you want to take those headphones off of him?
Yeah. That's what you look like after 30 hours using the Vision Pro. he used to have this big afro hairstyle. It's just worn away.
That's Tim Cook after product testing it himself.
Yeah, like these new fluffy AirPods.
Oh, that's funny. That guy is hilarious.
He's got the AirPods Max.
Oh, he's maxing out something. I'm sure it's his supply of Viagra, but I'm just, at least he won't, lose his cognitive abilities.
Do you think his testicles both have like the same hairstyle?
I do believe that's one of his testicles right there, popping out the side of his shorts. That's not really a picture of him.
It's like the old phrase, as long as the collars and cuffs match.
Yeah.
He's got these balls with these.
This is just a close up. He was out playing tennis and one popped out.
We shouldn't make fun of him. No, we should.
Of course we should. Look at him. I'm sorry, but you're the guy leading the alien church for 2035 domination, or what was that? What it was?
But he's probably he's probably sitting in the chat listening to us and go, they're making fun of me.
Yeah, but you should super chat a few of those dollars that you have criminally accepted from people for your church. But I stand by my wrap up of what he's got going on. He is literally causing panic to the weak-minded so he can collect money from them and assure himself a great retirement when his prediction is wrong and he has to just kind of, wander off and live in Morocco or, whoever doesn't have extradition. But that's what's going on here. It's a long con, right? That's totally what's going on here.
Of course it is. Of course it is. And the sad thing is, you say it's the weak-minded. I mean, Jesus Christ, how weak a mind do you have to believe that he was being messaged by aliens and they're coming back to Earth, blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
I mean, to be fair, we have seen this kind of shit in our days of debunking, and
dude, they had more believable. But they had more believable plot lines in the Scooby-Doo cartoons from the 70s, right? It's unbelievable.
They've all been debunked.
What are we're at an hour and 20 already, and I have I have a bit of time yet. If you do, we could round up a couple of the Shills mods and stuff and see if they want to jump on and join the last hour of the show here. Why don't we make it more of a team effort tonight?
You could try.
Yeah, see if everybody's ready here. I just threw this in. I didn't do this in the green room first, and right now everybody's just going, "You're such a fucking asshole. I'm not ready." Right? Oh, yeah. But that'd be fun.
CF's put up, getting dressed, putting clothes on.
Yeah. I just saw your post. That's funny. But yeah, we haven't done that in a while. And we said we were going to start doing it, right?
We did say.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I don't even have the link saved to join this thing that we're in. Do you have it? Didn't I send it to you again recently because shit hit the fan or something?
I do have a link, but it's specific to me.
Not the one that I sent you. Remember when I was like, "Oh, try this one," because you were having a thing where it didn't remember and it didn't reload or some shit and Scooby-Doo snacks.
Let me scrolly doodles up.
Yeah. Can't even remember. We should have talked about this before.
Yeah, you should have.
I only just thought of it now.
What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean? What's this wee shit? What's this wee shit? Don't bring me into this bloody decision. He just suddenly decided. So,
hey, when something fucks up, we've done it together. When something works, I led you through it, right?
And when the captain of the ship, when the ship goes down, the captain takes responsibility. All right.
I'm wearing the albatross around my neck, right?
All right. I'll put it. Where shall I put it? I'll put it there. Put it there.
All right.
I know PJ's around, so you can join. We haven't had PJ on for a while.
PJ just said,
not since we shout.
yeah, he just said it's a bit late for me and I'm not ready. You know, you sound like somebody who's been married too long. Come on.
He hasn't got his makeup on or anything.
You know, you don't have to put lipstick on your bum to talk into a microphone. It's all right.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's because of chafing. You know, you really just need a better chair.
Funny thing is, it doesn't make my bum look any better or attractive.
Yeah. Yeah. Made a chair out of mirrors. Still, you know. Yeah, there we go.
Wouldn't it be great if you just like pick a random person from the chat? Like, right, you get on now. Here's the link.
We could. Are you somebody in the live chat right now that actually has like a microphone in front of you, not just yelling at a webcam? You know, like, are you set up and ready? You know, tell Dunk. Yeah, no, I'm actually in Discord right now, but I almost never accept private messages and stuff because I have serious social anxiety issues and I have to very much monitor my level of interaction. Otherwise, I end up like cowering under a blanket. It's not good for anyone. But, okay, so Lauren says, I got a mic. So there we go. Lauren's been doing contest work with the Shills and stuff. So, you know, probably like knows, you know, what we're up to and stuff very well. Don't we have Lauren in like some of our more, or do I have a thingy here? Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I can do this on Discord. I actually know what I'm doing. Never mind. Where's that linky dinky that you put in? There you go. Okay. I can do this. Watch this. Swear to God, I know what I'm doing. Okay. And there's a password as well. So 1 second. There you go. All right. So we got one out.
I thought you were going to put the link in the chat and then the password.
Are you out of your fucking mind? No.
I remember that. Yeah. Oh dear. Is this the password?
Don't do it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
We had somebody who was so
excited.
Yeah, that they put the password to the private chat in the chat live on YouTube saying, oh, I couldn't make this work. And we're, oh, for the love of God. We have a private chat for that. Take a deep breath, you know, relax. You know, that's.
Have we discussed the entrance fee yet?
$1 million. No, yeah, no, nothing like that. Just your firstborn, you know.
Too Jewish.
Bang your head against a wall, baby. Let's see here. Anybody else in the live chat saying
Sally Love says this is entertaining? Is that sarcasm?
It would have to be at this point. What the hell? What the hell just happened? I just heard like an echo of myself.
Is that someone coming in?
Oh, Lauren has Yeah, Lauren has joined and audio is not correctly. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Muted. Lauren, check your audio settings because it's just a loop back. It's got the wrong mic setting or something. That was fucked up. That fucked my shit right up. What the hell? Oh, that was funny. Okay, here, I'm going to turn echo cancellation on.
It was
useful.
It was useful because it's like, what did I say 2 seconds ago? Oh, it's all right. I just listened to
Yeah.
It's like a constant reminder of the shit you just said.
Yeah. I think Lauren's got like a screen cap going for the webcam instead of a webcam. And it's literally our show, but that's just going to loop back if you're doing OBS with a desktop audio capture, right? You don't want to do that. We'll see what happens here. But, we almost had someone. That that was screwed up. Oh, that was funny. So let's see. We were talking about doing a CGI thing where the fish in the tank will swim up to the glass and then their heads will get really big and they'll say something with an AI generated voice. Is that creepy or should we,
Don't know. Depends what they say.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get them to run the show.
We got to tell them straight up we don't want partisan politics. Like, I know we do sometimes, but
It's Dick's Fishy Show. La 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 la. Dick's Fishy Show. La 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 la. Let's hear what the fish have to say. It's probably better than Dick and Dunk. The Fishy Show.
You should have said it's probably better than Dick anyway, because then it would have rhymed. Yeah, so it's the Aquaman hour here with Dick and Dunk. Well,
welcome to the witching hour.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get Lauren to try again, maybe. Here we go. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, no, that did you guys hear the echo or is that just me?
I didn't hear anything. You got muted.
Okay, so Lauren's audio is literally but here. Okay, so do you hear me echoing right now?
Who are you talking to?
You.
No, I don't hear you echoing.
I do from Lauren's audio feed. How can that be a thing? What the hell's going on there?
Why is Lauren's feed the show? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get that either. But I'm going down to see. I've got some. Oh, and Lauren's gone again. Yeah, Lauren's setup is just not working out somehow. We'll have to do a test run with the video chat app we use. It's not a normal one. But that's strange. Because I heard myself talking, but like a second later. Every time Lauren joins. Yeah, that's good.
It seems like she's streaming the show. Or like you say, a window capture or a video capture of the show.
Yeah, exactly. Which
in itself is quite clever.
Yeah. But and Lauren heard multiple echoes, so there's definitely an audio issue. When you join with Video Ninja, Lauren, make sure that you go to audio and you pick your microphone. But for your speaker part, make sure you pick your headphones, right? And when you join, it should be, more in sync with what we're doing. But I think its automatic selections are incorrect. because it's definitely looping it. It's very strange. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. And it's that weird thing where if you hear your voice fed back to you in your headphones, but with like a 1 second delay, you keep slowing down as you talk because you're trying to get it to fall in sync and it doesn't work. Your brain naturally does this, right? And it's very strange. You start talking slower and slower and slower. It's not a good thing.
What does a yellow light mean?
Exactly. Yeah. It messes your brain up. It's really weird.
Our brains don't need much help.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know. So maybe what we should do is wrap this show up and then we can head over to the Discord for a little hangout with people.
Yeah, try it there. Instead.
Yeah, right? What do you guys think? So here, let's get the mod team to get the Discord invite links into the live chat. And what we'll do is we'll head over there and hang out for a bit. And I guess it's time for thanks and all that shit now, isn't it?
Yeah, why bother?
You mean me thanking you? Why bother? Yeah, okay.
We want everybody to thank us for a fucking change.
We do?
Yeah, we want everybody else who's in the chat to come on the microphone and in the credits thank us for being here to entertain you. Doom, doom, doom. We're the boys to entertain you. Yeah. We're gonna get all 50 viewers. Oh no, 40 viewers, 42 viewers. Hey, 42! Hey, look at that. Yeah. We'll get all 42 on, and yeah, they can. Oh, hello.
Yeah, we got Shayna in. Hold on. I get a slight audio echo cancel there for her. Yeah, and then let me get the little link to put her in a bubble. Hold on here.
Oh, PG, I mean everyone join the show and do thanks in the credits. I don't mean just doing it from the sidelines. I know you people in there. You always say thank you. That's lovely, but I mean live.
Yeah. Okay, here. Hold on. If I go there. Because I want to make sure. Hold on. There. Look at that. There's Shayna. Hold on. There you are. Hey. There's Shayna Caldwell, our moderator. Hey.
How is everyone?
Good. We're just doing the big thanks and wrap ups, and then we'll head over to the Discord and hang out with everybody.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Hey, we get Shayna to do it in the credits. You know the bit we do. Get Shayna to do it.
Oh, that's like there's throwing a person under the bus, and then there's throwing a person under a convoy of buses.
Be funny. Right, Shayna, when we do the bit, you got to come in with the don't forget to like, share, and subscribe bit. You do that bit, okay? All right.
So what do I do now? Credits?
This is the audition from hell.
Yeah. So do I hit the credits?
What you do is you say, thank you everybody for coming. Thanks for watching the show. We're going to go over to Discord in a minute, and then say good night. Hit the button and just go boot, and you go boom, and then we go to the credits, and then you say, everybody, thanks, all the moderators, blah blah blah. You do that bit, and then I do. Oh, thanks for all the super chats and everything. And then Shani comes in and says, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe the video, and if you want to share the video, don't forget to go out with
is there
stick a pole at your bum with the Shills on a big poster,
is there,
and that sort of stuff.
Should we not just simply end the show now? Because you did just do it all, right?
Yeah, boom.
Like, share.
All right. So big shout out to our moderator team, who CF Beauty runs the team and the info team, and I do believe also the team that run the 007 squad, but I'm not really allowed to talk about that. But big shout out to the team. If you see somebody in blue in the chat, that means that they really help us with these shows. So give them a thanks right now. Come on, go do it.
Apart from Streamlabs, that's a troll.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody else, thank you very much for all the donations and all that sort of stuff. You know, we got a couple of tonights, yeah. But, we got $20, didn't we? Oh, yeah, fantastic. So thanks for all that, and don't forget, oh no, hey, wait, I won't do that because it's over to Shayna.
Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your grandmas.
Yes.
Excellent.
You make sure, even if Grandma can't get up to change the channel, she logs into the Shills.
No, wait,
Just turn
do it
on.
again. Do it again, Shane. Do it again, Shane. A bit more energy. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, honey. Come on, more energy.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Tell your friend.
Yeah. Or we'll kill your kittens.
Tell your
Oh, no.
girlfriend.